Hello, friends. I would like to start sharing body manifesting tips and tricks from me, a professional body manifester. So, this one is one of my favorites. A lot of my friends have a waist belly area issue, and I like to address that with the steps, especially the steps that I use during the day to go to the bathroom. Now, I know not everyone has steps in their house or during the day where they are. So you could do this without steps, just with your mind before taking the steps, like I'll show you in the demonstration video. But before we get there, I just want to talk a little bit about this. With body manifesting, the coolest part about this is you get to make the rules. You get to decide what is enough, what does what, and what sort of results you're going to see. It's literally like painting yourself and deciding what it takes to get you there. And it's enjoyable. It's like, when you're doing connect the dots and you finally get that last there, and it's like, but before it's kind of like, how does this make anything? But once this all clicks, it's like, this makes sense. That makes sense. I make sense. I love making sense. Okay, back to that demo I was talking about. Hello, guys. It's Demo Nancy. Here we are going to target the belly. What you're going to do is get those muscles engaged. Engage the core, almost like you're sucking in to hold all those muscles, but letting go of the breath, breathing too. I like to use the steps so I know when I go up, I get the belly, zip up the girdle. 1, 2, 3. And I have that done the whole time I'm going up, but that's it. Once I come back down, I'm not doing it anymore. Even as I walk to the bathroom, I've let it go. So that's it. Let me know if you try it. Let me know how long it takes for you to make it a habit. Back to you, Nancy. Okay, so as you noticed, we did the zip up the girdle right at the bottom of the steps. That's our cue. Do the exercise, do the practice, do the shape shifting. You can call it whatever you want, whatever feels exciting, whatever feels empowering, whatever feels real. Or not real, but not bullshitty. If it feels too ridiculous, well, first of all, I guess if it feels too ridiculous, you wouldn't be doing it. So let it feel as magically realistic to you as possible using whatever words, cues, whatever it takes. So with this, as I was saying, anytime you use the restroom, I like that I use the steps at my house where I would go up the steps to the restroom. It was easy for me to remember to do it. Sometimes just remembering to do the new behavior in the beginning is one of the trickiest parts. And there's different ways that you can use things to remind yourself. Wearing a rubber band on your wrist. But then again, that doesn't necessarily speak to this exercise as much because you're not using your wrist really at all. But just the idea that you are doing something, and just to bring more mindful, just so that it's in your mind. Oh yes, don't forget steps. Don't forget steps. Zip up your girdle. That's another thing. The words that you use are like the magical spell. I don't want to get into a great lengthy discussion about your words and the importance and how that's really kind of freaking magical. For now, we're just going to say for body manifesting, just do it. Pick the words, commit to the words. In the beginning, if you kind of have a hard time settling, let that shift. But once you get to it, remember it, feel it. Zip up the girdle, zip up the girdle. Mine always sounds like if I had like a nanny, she would be saying that to me, like putting on my raincoat, but zipping up the girdle, and then I would go up the steps with my like core engaged. Basically, that's all it is. My tailbone sort of tucked under, like really putting that whole spine in tract and alignment, and summoning all the muscles that I could. When I first began this practice, I couldn't do that. I actually had to put my hands on my belly to feel the lift. It was after baby number 3, and I just didn't have the muscles. Like I never can pronounce the name of it. Diastasis recti, RECTI. It was a mess. But this, I believe, was the juice that got it for me. I know that some people have different situations and outcomes, but I would love to offer this for anyone that is having a waste relationship, that they could see changing. Maybe it's for strength, maybe it's for narrowing, maybe it's for just muscle. Like I couldn't even lift my body up. It was kind of a big dang deal. But if it's just, I mean, not just, if it is for physical appearance or for um whatever it is, you have a right to want whatever you want with your body. It doesn't, and the more that you want it just for your own, because I want it, the more that you can make this allowing magic. When you want something because you want it, you decide this is what will get me there, and you do it, the universe goes, well, why didn't you say so? Let's make it rain. I want to do like all kinds of crazy dances whenever I think about that. Actually, I'm going to go do crazy dances. Bye, guys.